One of the main fears as Xbox One X owners is not getting proper optimization from developers on certain games, and this is one of those instances where we actually kind of suffered that, and now we're starting to see where developers are kind of having to backtrack and see that, hey, we have this fan base that spent a lot of money on this console, we better go and do something else for it and optimize a little bit better than we have. And we're smart people, man. I think gamers are incredibly smart, and we want to see optimization levels where they should be with these consoles, and specifically the Xbox One X when it comes to texture rendering and things like that. So it hasn't always been that way, especially for one of the biggest games on the Xbox One X, which is PUBG, or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. So now we get an announcement from the developer saying high quality texture rendering is going to get a lot more optimizations. And according to them, as many of the Xbox players are aware, the Xbox One X utilizes more detailed world than the OG or the S versions due to their powerful GPU for 4K resolution. Thus, X users are able to see textures in higher quality. But it also means that the X requires more resources to output these textures compared to the OG and S. Because of this, it took longer to load textures and even caused issues with dropping frames. So now they're going to be addressing this issue to help calm down fans and things like that, explaining the improvements that have been brought in. And they said to mitigate these issues, to create more fair looting and combat situations, we decided to make the rendering process to display the highest quality textures more gradual. This means buildings will load faster, allowing you to get in and start looting quickly, with the texture quality gradually increasing until it's fully rendered at the highest quality. So that means you guys are going to have pop-in. Then coming to the main objective, he has assured fans that the company realizes that even such changes have some issues and are not been welcomed by the fans, and that is why Bluehole plans to further optimize the texture rendering on the Xbox One X. He says the changes we made currently aren't being liked by many of the X users. We plan to further optimize the rendering process so the higher quality textures can be rendered faster without dropping frames. So hopefully this makes it better, but it is still a bit of a mess, I think, when you look at everything combined. And I think that's a bit of the problem that people are having with this, right? It's not so much that the developers aren't trying here. They're trying to actually do something good for us, but when you're trying to loot stuff, or when you're trying to do something like that, and the textures aren't loading in, you don't want a bunch of pop-in, and you don't want like some things to load in slower on the X than it would the base Xbox One, because that's just absolutely ridiculous. And I think that's some of the things that we've actually been seeing. So is it damn near impossible to get everything you need on the Xbox One X to run the way it should, with faster load times and no pop-in? It's going to be hard to say, but at least it looks like we're going to get some kind of help on the Xbox One X, and this is good news for fans of the game. Let me know what you guys think. I will link the article so you guys can check it out. Let me know. Rack 'em up. Have a great day. Crapgamer out.